Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I make my acai bowls. So all the ingredients that I use in today's video, you can buy at Trader Joe's, which is so nice and so convenient. I feel like Trader Joe's is just the perfect place. Like everything is so affordable and you can just get it all in one stop, which that's key for me. So I love acai bowls. I've been making them for years and years and years, but I've perfected my craft. You know, I call it a craft because all the time I would just throw in whatever I had and the bowls would turn out fine. They were great. But I've learned that having a base or like a foundation that you always start with is key for acai bowls. So in this video, I show you the base that I always start with and then the things that I kind of add based on what's, you know, in season or what I have at home and what's most convenient. Acai bowls are just a great way to add in extra nutrients, get in some extra veggies. Yeah, they're just great. So if you would like to know how I make my acai bowls, then just keep on watching. So I'm gonna section this video off and show you the things you need every time and the things that I kind of change depending on what I have. So for every single acai bowl I've ever made, I always include spinach, pineapple, half or a full banana, this organic acai puree packet from Trader Joe's, and spirulina. So those are the things that I never really change. I always keep these constant and like my must-haves for my acai bowls. Then the things that kind of change depending on what I have around the house, I will add some strawberries or whatever kind of fruit that I have, organic mango for this one, and then blueberries. And then for the toppings, I'm gonna always use some chia seeds, some sort of granola. I really love this one. And then Ryan loves some honey on top of his, but I don't usually put it on mine. And then whatever fruit I'm gonna cut up for the top. So today I'm gonna use a kiwi just because I have kiwi. And I'm gonna put some strawberries and also half of a banana. Hey, are you ready to make this acai bowl with me? Are you ready? Okay, let's make it. Yum. All right, so let's get started making this bowl. So I'm gonna take my blender. I'm gonna put some water in it, probably about 1 full cup of water. And you could also use some almond milk, coconut milk, or whatever kind of milk you like, or some juice if you want to. I just avoid that extra sugar since we're already using a ton of fruits. So okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in all these ingredients. So pineapple is like my favorite ingredient in a smoothie bowl. I think it's the most important ingredient ever. Just gonna pour some of that in. I'm gonna put this recipe specifically in the description box below, but right now I'm just kind of gonna show you how I just kind of throw it all together. And then spinach, I do a lot of spinach, so oops, pretty packed handful. Oops. Okay, here we go. So the color might not always be pretty, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It's about how it tastes and about how healthy it is for you. So for the banana, I'm just gonna put half a banana. Oops, it's a little more than half. But I use the other half to cut up and put it on top because I love banana on top of my acai bowl, so that will go on top. And then, oh, okay, these packets are amazing, but they are the worst packets ever to open. They're so hard. This is like the worst packaging ever. So if I could have one complaint about these, which is very hard to make a complaint about something so perfect, but it's the packaging. It's terrible. All right, I got it. It wasn't easy. Also, so today I'm actually making this for Ryan and I for lunch, but if I was making this for myself, I would only use half of this packet, so just a little, yeah. I would only use half for myself and I would store the other half in the freezer for next time, just to make the pack of these last longer. But like I said, I'm making this for Ryan too, so it's gotta be a little bigger. Next, blueberries. So I'm gonna be a little heavy on the, I'm going a little heavy on the blueberries. I love blueberries. They're so good for you, so. And then strawberries, I'm actually gonna put on top of the bowl, but I'm actually gonna put a couple in here too. If I don't use just the plain blueberries, then I'll use like a berry blend with like, you know, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. So since I'm not using that blend, I'm just gonna throw in some strawberries in there too. And, oh my gosh, almost forgot one of the most important things, spirulina. So spirulina, I don't like putting protein powders in my acai bowls. I think that doesn't taste very good and I don't like that. So I put in some spirulina, which is an awesome, can I speak? Which is an awesome antioxidant, but it's also a really good source of protein. Isn't that awesome? So I think it's only like a tablespoon is about 4 grams of protein, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so we're gonna put in about, no, the only thing, this is very strong, like the flavor is super strong, so I only do, let's see, I'll try to measure it out for you. I do about half a tablespoon. Let's see. Yeah, I do about half a tablespoon. Just because I want to get it in there, but I don't want it to be too overpowering. And it's also good for your skin, so that was actually the main reason why I first started using spirulina. And I cannot just drink that straight up, or like, it can't be put into anything, okay? It has to be like a very special blend to mask it, but this masks it completely. So I'm noticing that I'm gonna need a little more water, so I'm just gonna put a little more water on top and then get to blending, okay? So. I'm gonna say that blended pretty easily. Usually I have a little trouble and I have to add more liquid throughout my blending, but it turned out pretty good. All right, so now, get all this stuff out of my way. When I usually make these, I'm not filming it, I put everything away as I go along because I just do not like a mess. I cannot eat or relax until all the things I use to make my recipe are cleaned up and put away. Am I the only one who's like that? Maybe, I hope not, let me know. So now I'm just gonna chop up the stuff for the top of my bowls. Kiwi is one of my favorite fruits to put on top, along with banana. It's also very high in vitamin C, which that's helpful nowadays. And Ryan used to like kiwi, but he hasn't been wanting it anymore on his, so I'm actually gonna put all of it on mine. That's a whole kiwi. Oops. I accidentally dropped a piece in his bowl, so he's gonna have one piece. So here is the finished product. This is mine. So on top, or kind of sunken in there, I have strawberries, kiwi, banana, and some granola and some chia seeds. And this is gonna be delicious. I forgot to say this while I was making my bowl. So although I use spinach today in my bowl, I often rotate veggies or put more than one in there. And 2 other ones that I love to put in my acai bowls are zucchini. So perfect. It does not alter the taste at all. And then also cauliflower. So I love to use frozen rice cauliflower. I think that is perfect because it's easy to blend up. It just adds density and nutrition, but it does not change the taste. And I love that about zucchini and cauliflower. So those are 2 other veggies that you can throw into your bowls without altering the taste, and they're just so good. One more thing. So when you were watching me pour my acai bowl into the bowl, you might notice that it's a little bit runny or liquidy. That's because from a Chinese medicine perspective, anything that's too cold can be damaging to your digestive system. So I never do anything too cold. I don't add extra ice to my smoothies or my acai bowls. I don't put ice in my water. I mean, every once in a while is fine. Obviously, like I'm not gonna go have a margarita without ice. That'd be weird. But for the most part, I try to like consume things that are room temperature or warmer, just because over time that can be damaging, and it really slows digestion. So you want to make sure things are room temperature or warmer. But if you love things nice and ice cold and you want like a nice thick consistency, you could always add like a frozen banana to yours, or add some ice, or even like a frozen avocado, that would make it perfect, a little bit thicker than mine. So that's one thing you should alter if you want something colder and a little bit heavier. All right guys, well that sums up today's video. I hope that you really enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.